Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm just asking permission to record here. And basically, let me make sure I can. Okay. Basically, this is round 6 of the NKFL League Cup. Currently, I am 5-0 in this league, so I decided to record this game. This has a very weird kind of SAS limitation. So basically, it's like for this round, each round has a SAS number, and it has a house that you must have and then a house that you cannot have. So this round, I have to 54 SAS cap with no Sanctum, and it has to have Dis. So the best one I could find here is this Duchess No Toes Dar Won't, which is a Heart of the Forest deck. Okay. So they brought Argumentative Toxta of the Hive to here, which is a 54 SAS deck with virtually no Amber Control. What's the 0.1 Amber Control? Oh, it's got negative with a Fuzzy Gruin. Okay, so they're going Rush here. They don't have Artifact Control, which is good for me. And they don't have Amber Control, which is also good for me. They can quickly rush their keys, though, so, it's going to be a Heart of the Forest versus Rush kind of game, I think. How many ways do they have of killing their own stuff? They can do it with a Hecatomb, which is not good for me. And they have an Unlock Gateway, so they actually have multiple ways of killing their own boards. I have to be careful with my Mars Needs Amber stuff. Good luck, have fun. And we have Heart of the Forest in opening hand. Do they have any disruption to Shadow of Distant Streak, so that doesn't matter as much. We keep this hand. Absolutely. And from here, let me play a first turn Zorg. I can get it unstunned. Unfortunately, they do have a key charge, which is a bit of an issue for me, for obvious reasons. Library of the Damned is really good early. This is a robot, not relevant. Let's play a Blood Shard Imp. Put cost at 10. Discard Misery Exploit. Double Streak. Shadow of Dis to blank the creatures. Okay. Maybe go Mars here. Cost will go back up on them, so I'm not super concerned about that. Question for me is, do I keep my Mars Needs Ember? I didn't... I can kill all the imps by purging this imp from my hand. That seems kind of relevant. Oh, it's blank text box. That's not great. But I honestly, I needed the purge more than I needed that particularly dead. I want my hands moving. So that's okay. This one is going to be a marathon, I'm starting to think here. I probably don't have a win condition other than to win via this deck's desired kind of game plan. So I'm going to preemptively apologize to the audience. I hope you like extremely long Keyforge games. That is what is about to go down here. Gengar Chieftain is going to ready and fight with probably War Grumpus, which can then ready and fight with a neighboring giant. So fight Resonator, that makes sense. And then Groggins fights Resonator. He could have fought with Grumpus with the Elusive and then just killed the Resonator with Groggins, but trying to think of reasons that he might want his stuff damaged. I don't know. But I'm going to damage everything. How do I feel about this? Sure. Plays Regrowth. Plays Amber Spine. So I'm going to use my Call the Weak to kill Streak. I need to be cautious here because I cannot have them. I cannot have them like somehow give me my second key, right? So I need to be like careful. For that reason, I don't want to play the Yerk because I don't want to discard any of these. Then I'll trade in a Think Drone for a Scullion. Okay. They're going to go for key 1 here. And Hecatomb. Well, I don't have much of a move other than to do this. We're just going to archive. I take a bunch of disc turns in a row. Oh, that's not good for me because he's got a key charge. Probably has a key charge too. That's about as bad as this situation could get. Oh, I got an idea. So once he forges a key, he can't forge the second one. So what I actually want to do is play Heart, destroy this line to check. I forge 1, then they'll forge 2. on their subsequent turn, but they won't do it this turn. If I'm doing this wrong, I tried. Okay, so now I do heart. Which is going to prevent them from forging any keys here. On my turn, I forge 1, and then they'll naturally forge 2, and then they'll be stuck, I think, is the way that this works. But from here, I need to be very, very careful. Gub plays Exhume. Plays Fuzzy Gruin to give me an extra amber. That's smart. Shadow of Dis. I forge a key, they'll forge second key, and then they'll be stuck. So they are smart to do this. Yeah, this is just they know exactly what they're doing against Heart of the Forest. I need to be as cautious as humanly possible. Now they forged key 2, now they're stuck. And basically what I need to do is be able to negate like a ton of amber in one turn. I think I might have lost here, unfortunately. Oh, no, I can still check very high. And then they won't be able to forge their key. Yeah, no, I'm good. Is there anything that they can do with my creatures? Yeah, okay, so I need to discard my disc so that they can't give me amber. I never know whether it's polite in these games to say, like, look, I can check super high here. I don't ever know whether it's polite to explain, or if they want me to really do it all. I'll type it. I don't know if that comes off as impolite. Maybe wait a few turns to actually type that. The cool thing is that their deck doesn't have much, like, almost any amber control at all. They have one Schuler, and they have a Bronze Key Imp, but I already have... Bronze Key Imp is third key. So I think I'm actually good here, as long as I don't do anything unbelievably stupid. They don't have Infernuses or anything, so I want them to have as many creatures as possible, so we discard Banish, archive a card. I might archive Gateway, or I could just discard it. It doesn't really matter how long it takes at this point. I can archive my entire deck if I want, because they don't have, you know what I mean? Like, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to archive like all of my Untamed, so I definitely have the key cheat, and then I'm going to put myself in a situation to generate a lot of Amber and Mars. It doesn't even need to be a ton, but I can keep on, like I can keep on doing it as long as I need to. I'll be back in a second, just grabbing a drink of water while they think here. They go Dis, Reap with Gub, and they clear their board. That's smart. Do I guess I hold my Gateway. I'm in no rush. Orbital Bombardment, that's cool. We don't have Full Moon yet or anything. So we just go one card at a time here. Okay. I don't think I actually need this Gateway. So I don't care about their board. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I never know whether that's rude. I feel bad. If it is rude, I'm super sorry. I might have enough now. Full moon, okay, so then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and key charge. All they have is a Schuler. Let's go dis and just archive to be sure. I just want to make sure I can do like a crazy burst. There's no reason to rush here. The game is already won. Amber control is just the Schuler and a bronze key. Bronze key is. First key, yeah, okay. I'm like double checking that like 5 times to make sure I don't accidentally have a gold key in. Okay, so they've stolen 1 with the Schuler. So I could go Harvester. This would be a 3 amber play, and then 7 here would be enough to end it. Oh my god, why am I so nervous? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, so I would have. I play the full moon, then I have 1 amber, 2 amber, 3 amber, 4 amber, 5 amber, 6 amber, 7 amber, 8 amber, and the key charge. Which means all I need to do is check high. Let's take a few more dis turns. We'll cull the weak. And there's really no reason to keep the Stim Ranger, so I'll put that away. Okay, now we can do all this stuff. Like I'll definitely be high enough. Okay, so now we do Mars. No archives into hand. We play Mars needs Amber. We play Orbital Bombardment, done. Custom Virus. Harvester. To check at 10. They, again, can't take a turn, pretty much. There, and then we go Untamed. We take the archive. We play Full Moon. We play a ton of shit. Actually, I'll be polite here and just take the key charge at 7. Good game, well played. So that actually means that I have gone 6-0 in NKFL Cup. And that's a congrat from Jesterhead on the win of the Cup. Bye. So yeah, no, I've won the KFPL Cup. I'm so excited, first of all. What else do I say? So this deck, I was 5-0. So I like went out specifically to look for something for this when I got like the SAS constraints. So I managed to get a deck very quickly from Siaka. So I bought it, so it is mine, and I have it. and I have it now. But yeah, so I did that as a very like quick purchase when I realized I was 5-0, and then I was like, I don't really have anything really competitive here. Let me see the craziest thing I can find. And I was thinking the most unfair thing possible at 54 SAS would be a Heart of the Forest deck that can actually do the thing. And I was lucky to pull it in the game when I did. You know, pull the Heart of the Forest, because he did bring a rush deck. It's very, very possible that he could win via rushing before before I was able to set it up. But most decks at 54 SAS don't have artifact control, or if they do, they're normally terrible, because that's like a whole SAS point or two dedicated to just artifact removal. And normally bump you above that level. But yeah, no, I'm just really happy to see this deck do its thing. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I mean, this is the win of the NKFL Cup. Like, that's kind of cool to have on. It's kind of cool to have on record. I'm gonna go over my deck real quick. I mean, you all just kind of saw it work, but it's very special to me. Like I said, I just grabbed it for this event, but I think it's gonna be a low SAS favorite for a long time to come. So let's take it a look and celebrate the win a little bit. So it's a 51 SAS deck, which is going to be amazing for SAS Cap events. I wish it was an even 50, that would be even better, but people normally don't host 50 events. Lowest cap I've seen in an event is 55. So it's got a good amount of removal here with the Unlock Gateway, Exterminate, which is actually relevant in games because you can use it to use your Mars Needs Amber and then clear it off of those creatures on that turn. You've got Orbital Bombardment, where you can basically coat your opponent's line in damage, and then you have Save the Pack, which complements that. Of course, you have Mars Needs Amber that complements that. Custom Virus is kind of funny in this deck, because once you have Heart of the Forest set up, you can actually use it to purge cards that you don't need, to just kind of speed up the deck by the tiniest bit, which can be the difference between winning and losing, kind of as you saw in this game. I had to get the Heart of the Forest pretty, not super early, but I had to get it pretty early, against a rush deck. We've got Double Banish, which is really nice for removing that Amber, especially if somebody has a Ludo down. You can put the Ludo in the archives and then use your Unlock Gateway. Zorg is surprisingly good in low SAS especially, but with the Mars first, you can unstun it and then you can actually use it. And then you have the Kindreth Longshot, which is completely irrelevant because you're normally archiving it. Stormcrawler is relevant. That stunning at low SAS is very good. Stim Rager, again, with that kind of pingy damage, can be very relevant, but normally it's when you're trying to throw around damage. Niffle Grounds is irrelevant because you're archiving it for the key cheat. Spider can sometimes be relevant with the poison, and Bloodshard Imp for the Reap control. So I guess the reason I go through all that creature control is the very important element of the deck is I have multiple ways to damage your creatures, and then get advantage off of that damaging. So basically, what I want to do is use something like Orbital Bombardment and a combination of the ping damage that I just went over to ping all of your creatures while I'm archiving, right? I'm archiving all the pieces of the Untamed. I want to basically archive my entire Untamed house in a perfect game, like what you just saw. And then I want to then, ping your entire line, use the Mars Needs Amber to coat it in Amber. If you don't have a board clear that can get rid of your own stuff, I just coat it in Amber, and then I can unlock the Gateway, check it a million, and then the key cheat is easy in Untamed. Alternatively, I can rush with the Mars like you saw, in order to push, because this can't cheat 2 keys in one turn, so what you need to do is check so high that your opponent cannot fight the natural key, and then cheat the key that is kind of all archived with the Untamed. The other thing that I want to mention that's really, really cool is that this has Misery Exploit. So you can, if all of that stuff is damaged, you can use the Misery Exploit to do the Amber Rush and then clear the board of the Amber that you did to the Mars Needs Amber. You also have Save the Pack. So let's say that line was warded. You use the Unlock Gateway to pop everything, and then during the key cheat turn, you can actually use Save the Pack to do that, or you can take it out of the archive to do it, right? So it's actually... This deck has a very, very high degree of synergy, and you can see that. It's actually 46 base AERC, but plus 9 synergy for a 51 SAS deck is actually very substantial. It has a -4 meta score because it has almost no Amber control, but Heart of the Forest kind of does the job there. And for a 51 SAS deck, I think this is about as good as you're going to do. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and again, you know, celebrating the NKFL Cup win. It's really exciting to have this game recorded. It's really exciting to add a new deck that I really love to my collection, and you know, show it as a win. You know, kind of like show it off as a win here. It's exciting. So anyway, here's to more Keyforge and more videos in the future. Thanks for watching.